Right now, at this very moment, someone whose face you would recognize is lying awake in a bed that costs more than most people's houses. And they are thinking about you. Not in a vague, passing way. They are obsessed. They are replaying a moment from their life, a moment that felt completely ordinary to you. And they cannot believe you don't know what you did. You think your life is small. You think your days are forgettable. You think the choices you make when nobody's watching do not ripple out into the world. And that is exactly why you are about to be blindsided by something that sounds like it belongs in a movie. But it's happening in real time, in your actual life right now. Let me tell you what's going on behind the scenes of your existence. You have been living your life the way most people do. You get up, you do your thing, you deal with your struggles. You celebrate your small victories. You cry when it hurts, and you keep moving. You keep moving forward because that's what you do. But somewhere along the way, completely without your knowledge, you crossed path with someone who is not like the people you encounter every day. This person has a name that people know. They have a face that has been on screens and in magazines, and they have resources that would make your head spin. And the thing you did, the thing that felt so small to you, the thing you probably forgot about by the time you went to bed that night, it changed the entire trajectory of their existence. Okay, let's get real, because here is the thing about people who do what you did. You don't do things for recognition. You don't show up for people because you are calculating what you might get in return. You show up because it's who you are. You speak your truth because you didn't and you don't know how to do anything else. You extend kindness because that's what comes naturally, just what comes naturally to you. And that's exactly why you didn't notice. That's exactly why this moment flew right under your radar while you went on with your ordinary Friday or your Thursday afternoon or your Sunday morning coffee routine. Authenticity is the highest currency in the world. Your authenticity. You don't need $1 million to have $1 million spirit. Your realness is what saved them. The ledger of the universe is never wrong. Every unpaid act of kindness you have ever done is currently being calculated for a massive payout. Your so-called boring life was someone else's survival guide. While you were just getting by, your integrity was teaching a powerful lesson to a person how to live again. A spell has been broken in the halls of power. Your simple words acted as a divine frequency that shattered someone's cage of darkness. Wealthy people often live in a desert of truth. You were the only oasis they found, and they haven't forgotten the water you've provided. I need you to really think about this. Think back over the past few weeks. Think about the moments when you interacted with people, when you said something honest, when you offered help without being asked, when you told someone a truth they needed to hear. Just remember the times when you chose to be real even though it would have been so easier to pretend. These moments, those tiny, seemingly significant moments, they are the thread that connects you to someone who has been searching for exactly what you carry. This person, this famous person, has been surrounded by yes people, their entire time alive. They have been cloaked in flattery, wrapped in false praise, protected from the truth by layers and employees and agents and handlers who get paid to tell them what they want to hear. But you didn't know who they were. You had no idea about their status, their wealth, their influence. And because you didn't know, you gave them something nobody else could. You gave them the truth. The truth that that moment of unfiltered realness that came out of you without you even thinking about it. That truth did something to them that they cannot explain. They've been stuck. They have been trapped in a life that looked perfect from the outside, but was suffocating them from the inside. They were surrounded by people who wanted things from them, people who were positioning themselves, people who were playing very long games while pretending to be loyal. And underneath all of that, this person has been slowly losing themselves, forgetting who they actually were, believing their own press in a way that was slowly erasing their soul. And then there was you, probably doing your thing. Maybe you were on call, maybe you were creating something, maybe you were just being yourself in a room somewhere, and what you said or what you did hit them like a wave. It's like you reached into their chest and grabbed the thing that was broken and just held it. Here's where it gets wild. They didn't tell you who they were. They probably let you assume they were nobody. Just another face, just another person passing through your orbit. You treated them like a person. You didn't put them on a pedestal. You didn't try to get anything from them. You just showed up as yourself with your messy life and your real struggles and your unfiltered honesty. And that very act, that simple thing saved them. Not metaphorically, not in some poetic sense. It literally saved their life. The situation they were in, the darkness they were navigating, the people who were circling them like sharks. You broke the spell just by being the one person who didn't want anything from them. You broke the spell by showing them that real still exists in a world that had convinced them everything was fake. You broke the spell by reminding them what it feels like to be seen as a human being instead of a brand. Karmic mathematics is settling your debts right now. You are moving from a season of owing to a season of owning. Your silence is a language of power. You didn't need to shout to be heard. Your energy resonated with the quietest, most influential rooms. The frequency of abundance is matching your vibration. You have been rich in spirit for a long time. Now your physical reality is catching up. Your secret acts of kindness are no longer secret. The person you helped is moving from gratitude to action behind the scenes. The universe, you know that the universe keeps receipts of every tear shed in secret. Those tears were seeds, and your harvest of joy is finally breaking through the soil. Now, this person, this someone who has resources you can't even imagine, they are sitting in their beautiful home or house surrounded by beautiful things, and they cannot stop thinking about you. They are trying to figure out how to reach you. They are trying to figure out how to say thank you in a way that doesn't embarrass you, doesn't overwhelm you, doesn't make you feel like you owe them something in return. They don't want to disrupt your life. They don't want to make you uncomfortable. They just want to honor what you did. But here's the thing. They are wealthy, famous, and visible in a way that makes moving in the world complicated. They cannot just show up at your door. They cannot just call you out of the blue. They have people and teams and layers of protection around them that make it genuinely difficult to do something as simple as thank someone who saved their life. So they are working behind the scenes. They are having conversations about you in rooms you will never see. They are making phone calls and pulling strings and figuring out how to reward you in a way that actually changes your life. And they are scared, actually. They are scared you will not accept it. They are scared you will think it's charity. They are scared you will be weirded out of that it will change the beautiful, pure, authentic thing that happened between you. Because here is what they know about you, even though you don't know them. You are not someone who expects a reward. You are not someone who does things for payment. You are someone who shows up because it's right, because it's true, because you cannot do anything else. And that's exactly why they are so determined to make sure you receive what you deserve. And one more thing, important thing, do not let old programming talk out of your miracle. Your voice of your past is just a ghost. Don't let it scare you away. Don't from your future. Synchronicity is your heavenly confirmation. Seeing like 888, 1111, 333, those are not accidents. They are the universe's GPS guiding you to your reward. You are a secret weapon for your light, for the light. Your presence in a dark situation was a strategic move by the divine to save a soul. The reward is a mirror of your own generosity. You gave without a price tag, so the universe is rewarding you without a limit. Expect the unexpected through ordinary channels. Your miracle might arrive as a simple phone call, an anonymous check, of a random encounter. Your spiritual authority freaks out the world's powerful. They have the money, but you have the connection to the source, and they know it. Okay, I think I'll confuse you. I want you to really feel this for a second. Imagine being so seen by the universe that someone with something realizes that they have nothing without without what you gave them. Imagine being so valued that a person with the power to change lives is losing sleep trying to figure out how to change yours. That's not ego, that's not fantasy, that's karmic reality. Every choice you have ever made, to be honest, every time you chose truth over comfort, every moment you extended yourself for someone else without expecting anything back, it's all been recorded, not by some celestial accountant. It's been recorded in the hearts of the people you've touched. And this one you didn't even know you were touching. They are sitting on resources that could solve problems you've been struggling with for years. And they are desperate to hand them to you. Let's talk about your life right now. Maybe you're listening this in a place that feels small. Maybe you are somewhere that doesn't reflect your potential. Maybe you are struggling with money, or you are in a job that doesn't fulfill you. And you have been wondering when things are going to change for you. Maybe you have been looking at your circumstances and feeling like nobody sees you. Nobody understands you. Nobody cares. And I'm telling you, that's the exact opposite of the truth. Someone with influence, someone with abundance, someone who has been touched by your spirit, they are looking at your circumstances right now, and they are feeling something they cannot ignore. They are feeling the distance between what you deserve and what you have. They are feeling the injustice of your quiet struggle. And they are, right now, they are making decisions about what to do about it. The struggle was your training ground for a throne. You've had to learn how to keep your heart open in the dark, so you could lead others into the light. You are the answered prayer someone didn't know how to ask for. Your existence was the intervention they desperately needed. You know, the generational curses are breaking because of your yes. You are not just saving yourself, you are redeeming your entire bloodline. Wealth is a tool, just a tool, but your soul is an architect. They have the resources, but they need your vision to know how to use them for good. The great reset of your personal finances has begun. The nightmare of bankruptcy, of debt, is being overwritten by a new story of abundance. Your intuition is your most valuable asset. If you feel like someone is watching or protecting you, trust that feeling, because they are. This person has resources that would feel like monopoly money to most people. We're talking about amounts that could change your entire bloodline. We're talking about the kind of money that buys freedom, that buys choices, that buys the ability to wake up in the morning and do exactly what you want to do with your life. And they want to give it to you, not because they pity you, not because they feel guilty, because they understand something about the universe that most people don't understand. They understand that what you gave them was worth more, much more than anything money can buy. They understand that you saved their soul, their sanity, their ability to look in the mirror and recognize themselves. And they know that the only way to honor that, the only way to complete the loop, is to offer you the thing they have in abundance. What I'm sensing, you are going to feel this soon. You are going to start noticing things shifting in your periphery. Maybe it's a job opportunity that came out of nowhere. Maybe it's a connection that opens a door you didn't even know existed. Maybe it's a phone call you almost didn't take. Maybe it's an email that lands in your inbox that feels too good to be true. But you are going to know deep in your gut that this is it. This is it. This is the thing. This is the opening. This is the universe responding to that moment when you were just yourself. And it was enough. It was more than enough. That moment when you didn't perform, didn't try to impress, didn't calculate what you might get. You just lived your life, lived your truth. And it was so powerful that it reached across the gap between your ordinary life and their extraordinary one and changed everything. Here's what I need you to understand about yourself. You have been sitting on something that wealthy people would trade everything for. That's not a joke. You have authenticity. You have the ability to see through the nonsense and speak what's real. You have this refusal to be anyone other than who you actually are, even when it's not convenient. And that combination, that alchemy, that's the thing that saved a person who has literally everything. That's the thing that broke through the walls and the defenses and the armor. That's the thing that reminded them that life is actually real, that connection is actually possible, that there are still people in the world who are not playing games. And they are so grateful, so humbled, so moved that they are willing to do whatever it takes to make sure you know what you did. And that you receive what you are owed. Kindness doesn't cost a thing, but its value is infinite. You gave what was free, and now you are receiving what was priceless. What is priceless? And you are moving from the waiting room to the showroom. Your period is hiddenness is over. It's time for your light to be seen. The person you saved is a proxy for divine grace. The universe is using a human hand to deliver a heavenly blessing. Your normal life is a masterpiece of integrity. You didn't compromise when it was hard. And that's why you are being elevated now. The universe is clearing the obstacles you couldn't move yourself. Legal battles, toxic people, and blocked opportunities are being cleared out. Your mission is bigger than your bank account. The resources are coming to fund your purpose, not just your comfort. Love is the ultimate protector. You know that the fierce protection you felt over that person was actually the universe protecting you from them. Claim it, receive it, and stay humble. Your Amen is the final signature of the contract of your destiny. And this isn't about luck. This isn't about being in the right place at the right time. This is about everything you have ever been, all the choices you've ever made to be real, all the times you chose honesty over safety, all the moments you extended yourself even when you had nothing to give. This is the harvest. This is the return. This is the universe saying, we see you. We see what you have been carrying. We see how hard you've tried to stay true. And now we are sending you a package wrapped in abundance, tied with a ribbon of someone else's gratitude. Can I share a metaphor with you that captures exactly what has happened? Your life has been like a deep, quiet well in village full of thirsty people. For years, you have just been sitting there, offering your water, your kindness, your advice, your prayers, your honest words to anyone who passed by. You didn't charge a fee. You didn't ask for a name. You didn't calculate whether they could pay you back. You just gave freely because that's what wells do. One day, a king disguised as a traveler drank from your well. He was parched, not just physically, but spiritually. He had been drinking salt water his entire life. Flattery, false praise, transactional relationships, transactional love. And it only made him thirstier. But your water, your unfiltered truth, your genuine presence, it made something in him that he thought was dead. He realized that while the rest of the world was selling him poison, your well was the only thing that would save his life. He's gone back to his kingdom now, not to forget you, but to send a caravan back to that well. He isn't just bringing you gold to say thank you. He's coming to build a palace around the well that saved him. So you never have to worry about anything again. He's coming to protect that well, to honor it, to make sure everyone knows where the true water comes from. And that well is you. That well is you. So stay open, stay aware, stay exactly who you are. Whatever you have been doing, whatever you have been creating, whatever you have been putting into the world, keep doing it. Because the person you saved, they are watching, they have been watching. They have been figuring out how to reach you, how to thank you, how to make sure you never have to struggle again. And they're about to move. They're about to act. The wheels are already turning. The conversations are already happening. The resources are already being prepared. And all you have to do is to be ready to receive. I know it sounds simple, but ready to receive. Don't talk yourself out of it. Don't let the voice that says you don't deserve it win. Don't convince yourself that it's too good to be true, because what you did for this person, that was too good to be true too. And you did it anyway. You did it anyway. You did it without hesitation, without calculation, without expecting anything back. And now the person you did it for, the one with the face you'd recognize and the name you'd know, they are about to reciprocate. Not because they have to, but because they want to. Because they cannot sleep at night knowing that someone who saved their life is struggling. Because they cannot look at their abundance without thinking of you. Because they know that what you gave them was priceless. And they are about to make sure you know it too. It's happening. it's been happening. And in the next few days, you are going to see the evidence. So prepare yourself to receive it.